Want to know some of my fondest childhood memories? They're about huddling around a tube TV playing Super NES for hours, or sitting in the back seat during a long family road trip burning way too many batteries in my Game Boy. So many of those old games hold up to this day, and luckily you don't even need an old console to play them. In this box is one of the best ways to play all those classic games, so get that Konami code ready because we're going retro with this one. So to be honest, I find myself playing retro games sometimes as much as I play current games. It's still fun to fire up the classics and either reminisce or see how new technology can give a unique spin to those classic experiences. The device I have in here does both, so let's get it out of this damn box so I can talk about it. This is the Retroid Pocket 2, one of the best handheld emulation devices out there, and boy is it awesome. If you don't know, video game emulation is using new hardware and/or software to emulate the experience of running old games on old hardware. In plain terms, it means you don't need all of the old consoles to play classic games, you can run all of them on this. Of course, having the old consoles around can be awesome too, and there are many different ways to emulate, but having all of the games in the palm of your hand is freaking amazing. This device is perfect for all those looking to revisit the old favorites or introduce a new generation to the classic consoles and games. What consoles can it play, you ask? How about NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Sega Master System, Genesis, Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, and so many more. It also features upgrades your console never had, things like save states and resolution scalers, and can be tweaked to run just how you like it. Let me tell you, if young Adam had save states available to him, he might have been able to beat Super Mario Bros. 3. Well, now I can, just over 30 years too late and with the need of help. The Retroid Pocket 2 runs Android under the hood and has plenty of power to play thousands of games perfectly. Obviously, the older and less complex the game, the better it'll run, meaning this thing can handle consoles like NES, Super NES, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance type games with no problems. Once you get into 3D based consoles like PlayStation 1, N64, and Dreamcast, that's where you might have to do a little bit of tweaking to get the best experience. All you need in order to get up and running is the Retroid Pocket 2, the included SD card, and some game ROMs. Load your ROMs onto the SD card in one of the many ways, and you are off to the races. If you boot into the Retroid OS, it displays a nice list of all the games available to play, or if you load into Android, you can pick your choice of emulator to run. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are whole communities on Reddit and Discord dedicated to getting the most out of this handheld, and countless ways to use it. I'm not going to cover everything here, but believe me, this rabbit hole can go very deep if you want it to. With how magical this device is for almost a 40-year-old Adam, imagine if I went back in time and stashed one of these under the Christmas tree for my younger self. This is hands down one of the best ways to play all the retro games, and with an $80 price tag, it is well worth it for handheld gamers. For even more awesome gift ideas, check out all of the Hack the Holidays articles and videos.